Hello all, before get into the video, please click do like and subscribe for upcoming videos. Let's roll the intro. Rolex. There can be no watch house less in need of an introduction than Rolex. It is a brand whose name echoes beyond the boundaries of our industry. Synonymous with luxury, interchangeable with quality, imbued with a heritage that no amount of money, spin, or PR stunts can synthesize, Rolex almost occupies its own territory. Sometime during the last decade, the brand, founded by a wide-eyed Hans Wilsdorf in 1905, has transmogrified. It is no longer a watch brand, but rather a phenomenon. The rules do not apply to this relentless juggernaut as it rolls over all comers. No, when it comes to playing the game, Rolex has a distinct, insurmountable advantage: it wrote the rulebook. When was Rolex founded? Rolex was founded in 1905 by Hans Wilsdorf and Alfred Davis in London, England, and was recently ranked 57 on the world's most powerful brands. The original name of the company was Wilsdorf and Davis, and in 1919, operations were relocated to Geneva, Switzerland. The brand today produces industry icons such as the popular Rolex Submariner Collection, Daytona, and GMT Master, to name a few. Rolex brand is created. 1908 was a big year for the company. Wilsdorf registered Rolex as a trademark and opened their first Switzerland office in Les Hauts-de-France. It has been said that Wilsdorf wanted his brand to be easy to pronounce in any language. The word Rolex was also said to sound like a watch being wound, according to Wilsdorf. In 1910, thanks to Wilsdorf's high standards and the excellence of Maison Igler's output, a Rolex wristwatch became the first watch to be awarded an independently ratified certificate of chronometric performance. A Rolex watch was awarded a Class A Precision certificate by the Q Observatory in 1914. This was an exciting distinction, considering that normally the award was given exclusively to marine chronometers. While wartime taxes imposed on luxury items caused Wilsdorf to leave England in 1919, the levies on silver and gold, which were metals that were used in the production of Rolex watches, became too costly. Wilsdorf decided it would be beneficial to relocate to Geneva so that he could work more closely with his suppliers in Bienne. The Rolex brand moved with Wilsdorf settling down in Geneva, Switzerland as Rolex Watch Company, which is where Rolex is made today. Later the brand would become Montres Rolex, Say, and finally Rolex Say. Wilsdorf had been creating watches for just 21 years before the seminal release of the Rolex Oyster case in 1926. It was to be a game-changing model. With that release, the company was at once placed on a stratospheric trajectory. Marketed as the world's first waterproof watch, although the brand, along with most others in the industry, prefers to use the term water-resistant these days, the Oyster case was a revelation. Not only was it up to the prescribed task, but it also boasted an iconic aesthetic thanks to the fluted bezel and caseback. The 1940s brought us the prolific Datejust model. Less than a decade after that significant release, the Submariner followed in 1953. 2 years later, the first GMT Master debuted. Before the decade was out, the Day-Date and the Milgauss had joined the Rolex ranks. Wilsdorf continued to grow both companies and produce quality and innovative timepieces until his death in 1960. It is often possible for a brand to consume the reputation of its founder, but in the early years, and even up until his death in 1960, Wilsdorf was an active, driving force within his company, and his personality was stamped on every product produced on his watch. The release of the Explorer II, the first of 2 iconic updates to existing models in the catalog. The second such update came in 1982, with the release of the GMT Master II, which has gone on to be one of the most sought-after models produced by the brand. Since the heyday of new model releases, the Yachtmaster and Pearlmaster, both 1992, the Yachtmaster I 2007, the Deepsea 2008, the Datejust I 2009, and the Skydweller 2012 have also joined the party. These modern Rolex watches, Designed for a new age, utilize Rolex's high-quality materials and in-house movements, and are a testament to the know-how accumulated through years of craft and a tireless desire to innovate. Innovations. The Rolex company has been in business since 1902 and has a long history of innovative and successful watch designs. Rolex had many firsts, including being the first company to offer a wristwatch that would automatically change the date and day on the dial, the first watch case that was waterproof up to 100 m, the first wristwatch to display 2 time zones at once, and the first wristwatch to earn chronometer certification. Some of the numerous innovations include 1910, the first wristwatch to receive the Swiss Certificate of Chronometric Precision. 1926, Rolex had another breakthrough by inventing and producing the first waterproof wristwatch. From this watch was born the famous Oyster collection, which is still being produced today. 1945, first watch to have an automatic date on the watch dial. 1954, first timepiece to display 2 time zones. 1956, the date is born as first watch to display both day and date on dial. 2012, the first wristwatch to have a command bezel designed for multiple uses. In the 21st century, Rolex has continued to be a leader in the watch industry, thanks to its commitment to innovation and its dedication to the highest standards of craftsmanship. Today, the company produces a wide range of watches, including sports watches, dress watches, and classic timepieces, all of which are renowned for their quality and reliability. In summary, Rolex has a long and rich history that has made it one of the most respected and admired watch brands in the world. The company's commitment to innovation, craftsmanship, and excellence has helped it to establish itself as a leader in the world of luxury timepieces, and it continues to be a pioneer in the industry today.